Hello, Pisces. This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot here to look at your week ahead starting June 2nd, 2025. Pisces, I hope all is well. Welcome any new subscribers to my channel. I definitely appreciate you. The deck that I am using will be listed in the description box. Not reading any reversals intentionally. And we're just going to cleanse the energy here from the Aquarius' messages for the week. And we shall begin with your messages, Pisces. What is the energy here potentially for Pisces? What is surrounding Pisces this week? What does Pisces have to look forward to? Energies for my fishes. Oh, okay. All right. So we're going to take that one and turn it over. It's the major arcana. And the major arcana is the Fool. So new beginnings, Pisces. For those who are wanting to start something new or fresh, take that leap of faith, leave the fear behind you, and just go for it. Okay. For others, it's just a new beginning in some area or aspect of your life. That's the major arcana, the Fool. Seeking some sort of excitement and a journey too. Could be excitement on a journey. All right. So, yeah. First card we're going to start off with is okay. We're going to start off with the Three of Axes. Axes in this suit or deck is the Three of Swords. Okay. All right, so as I've been saying, when this card shows up, it just shows up here for somebody who can relate to it. It's not going to be for every Pisces that I'm reading for. But also, to keep in mind that the Three of Swords may be something completely different for you than someone else. But the typical meanings for the Three of Swords is grief, heartache, and some sort of pain and suffering, right? Third party in play when it comes to romance. Three painful choices or decisions to make. Pet loss. I just was saying when the Three of Swords showed up for another sign that I read for that, belong to this community app, and the pings that I get when people report their pets being lost is so high, and it's almost like either every day or every other day. I'm getting pings about someone lost their cat, their dog. So the family is left grieving, and 9 times out of 10, I'm going to say 10 times out of 10, those pings that come through always get the other pings to say that they've been reunited. So that's a good thing. So it could be that. It could be a couples that are together. Maybe there's some sort of distance that separates you. That's the Three of Swords. Divorces, pending divorces. It's always relative. And the Three of Swords, it doesn't represent, it's not the cups, and the cups represent relationships, love, right? This is the only card here that is more meaningful and detrimental when it comes to relationships. So that's why, you have to be not really careful there. It's just one of the cards I just don't like that comes through. But anyway, we're going to throw a clarifier here. Pisces, why did that Three of Swords show up here? Did I mention there could be couples that together? I may have, but there may be some sort of distance that separates you. Why is the Three of Swords here? Why did it show up? All right, let's see. Clarify that. Okay, the High Priestess. Okay, so this is your card. The High Priestess represents you. So let me see if I can make sense out of this. All right, so it could be that the Three of Swords representing or showing up in your spread could be that either you or somebody else had revealed some sort of secret that you confided in with them. This is what I'm saying, because the High Priestess is always about what? Locks, yeah, locked secrets that you're either keeping, shielding from someone, or someone um keeping secrets about you. Or maybe the Three of Swords could represent someone has shared a secret with you and has done something to you in terms of having you feel some sort of sadness or grief. God forbid that, you're the one who was the perpetrator and unlocking a secret to someone else that's caused someone else some grief. This is what I'm seeing. Also, too, it could be that there's not only distrust with this person or persons, because this here also represents your intuition, not trusting your intuition, um, not having to acquire some sort of patience in dealing with a relationship, or it could be that there's some sort of lack of patience if someone is going through any types of separation, divorce. But I strongly feel that there's someone either shared a secret about you, you either heard someone that you may have confided in, Pisces, they shared a secret that's created some sort of conflicting energy between you and them, or like I said before, God forbid that it was you that shared something personal to someone else, and it still will cause that rift. That's what I'm seeing here. Okay. All right. So moving on, after that we have the King of Blues. This is the father of the father of all love. It's the King of Cups. Okay, blues in this case is the cups. So male energies representing all males, husbands, fathers, grandfathers, boyfriends, uncles, brothers, you name it. Okay, very caring, very nurturing. He also too is intuitive, so definitely pay attention to your intuition this week, because he's going to help guide you if necessary. The King of Blues to receive in your spread is in the group of cards that I say you could already be receiving some sort of love, benefit from love, dedication, devotion from those people that are surrounding you, family members, friends, romantic partners. The King of Blues also has the ability to formulate and bring together romantic partners as well as platonic friends. Up next is the Six of Axes. This is the Six of Swords. Six of Swords just means that there could be a level of stress, Pisces, that was surrounding you, moving away from you. Things are starting to shape up and look a little better. Um, clearing out. And in this case, since we don't have, usually boats are in it, but this guy is on a motorcycle, so smooth sailing, smooth riding, or whatever. Some of you guys may be traveling this week. If you are, you're going to be safe to and from. And we don't really necessarily need the pentacles here, because what I'm about to say is I always get that someone may be moving, deciding to relocate or move to a different area, whether or not that constitutes purchases of any properties or land. And if you are traveling this week, you're going to be safe to and from. Then we have the Two of Blues, which is the Two of Cups. I just said I think it was Sagittarius' video, just like the creator here in this deck. It's a beautiful deck. And, to each their own. And she represented two males, two brothers here, I guess in a relationship. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? I'm not judge or God. So, if they're happy, I'm happy. Anyway, this is for those Pisces that I'm reading for that are specifically engaged in romantic partnerships, whether it's hetero, homo, or whatever. If you're happy, then I'm happy, right? Sharing like-mindedness, spending quality time with one another. It mirrors over here to the King of Blues, definitely pulling in that energy of love, strong love here. This could be for any Pisces that I'm reading for that is single. That could be a draw for you for the first invitation out on a date. And also, that the Two of Cups, in terms of how I read specifically, will pull in romantic partnerships. Okay, forge that energy together. All right, so yeah, let me look at this. Two of Blues. Okay, two brothers. All right. Anyway, up next now we have the Knight of Axes. Knight of Axes here for you, Pisces, and that would be the Knight of Swords. So there's something that you're about to do. Okay, um, decisively this week. Now, whether or not, the knight here in this deck is facing towards the back. So whether or not whatever you're about to undertake this week in terms of an action or decision is related to something from your past, it doesn't really matter. You're going to carry it through. He's charging through, already knows what he's going to do. He's not going to be tripped up by allowing his emotions getting in the way. He already knows what he's going after. All right. So, Let me get this full in here because that's part of your spread, major arcana. Up next is the Ten of Swords. So you're about the third or fourth sign that has received the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords just means that there is something around you, Pisces, that's coming to an end. And of course, there's something new that's going to, replace or approach you. So the Ten of Swords also could be for the Pisces that I'm reading for. If it's not you, it could be somebody that you know, planning and patient outpatient surgical procedures. That energy never changes for me. So it's going to be painful, but the Ten of Swords always offers recovery and relief. All right. Following the Ten of Swords here for you, now we have the Ten of Pentacles. Two tens in the reading, doesn't matter because it's the swords. It's very auspicious energy, very positive when it comes to the auspiciousness of these two being in the spread. Now, it could be two aces. The same thing applies. This is a big money card here. Sits underneath the energy of the King of Blues, which you are part of that. So inheritances, it could be promotions, job offers, pay raises. Could be for the Pisces that I'm reading for. That's a risk taker and likes to do the gambling, the casino runs, play responsibly because this is big money coming in. Could also be indicative that, some of you may be sitting on financial solid ground or is about to. Money could be coming in from known or unknown sources here with that Ten of Pentacles. All right, following that, we have the Passion. This is the Strength card. Major Arcana, the Strength card is here. So yes, any challenges or obstacles that you may be faced with this week, Pisces, just know you're going to overcome them. So you're feeling strong. You're feeling, definitely powerful, owning your own power, very passionate about it, could be very intense about it as well. Okay, you have strength on your side to help you along the way with anything that creeps up that presents itself as a challenge. Up next, now we have the Three of Blues. Three of Blues underneath the Two of Blues. Three of Blues is about it's the Three of Cups, so it's about celebrating happiness, joy. Could be celebrating birthdays, anniversaries, spending quality time with family members, friends, romantic partners, right? Could be coworkers after work for a happy hour. But there is something to be happy or joyous about. And mirrors over here to the big money card. Maybe that's what it is. Some unexpected windfall comes in for Pisces this week. Keeping my fingers crossed for you, and as far as that's concerned. If it is the case, can I get a loan? Anyway, Seven of Wands here. Seven of Jazz simply means that any decisions that you're about to carry through or actions, you must move forward. Okay, because this is standing your ground, always coming in the spread to remind you that you have to move forward because this card is the card of regret if you don't. Okay, it's the card of regret if you do not follow through, Pisces, with what you're about to do this week. Whatever it is, whether it's related to your past or not. Additional messages here for you, Pisces. Now we have the Knight of Blues. Knight of Blues is the Knight of Cups. Even though it's a female here, that's all right. She's still a knight. She is, it's like the Two of Blues here for those Pisces that are in partnerships, right? You're getting out of that relationship and that which you are putting in. The Knight of Blues could also be for any Pisces who was offered a job this week. And then on its own, it could still be like the Two of Blues or Two of Cups, pulling in, forming romantic partnerships. Next here for you, Pisces, is the Moon. This is your own look. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention that when I clarified that Three of Swords for you, the High Priestess is not energy that is carried out through the rest of the messages. That is just specific for that Three of Swords, okay? But you still have your own energy showing up here. So that makes this reading that much more powerful for you. And so, of course, we already talked about having to trust your intuition. So, yeah, those prompts that you get in your gut, talking to Pisces, when it comes to the intuition, I'm going to get to the point where I'm saying I'm wasting my time because you guys are very, very good at just knowing shit. Okay, so I don't really need to spend too much time telling you to trust yourself because you guys already do trust yourself. Anyway, the moon still will represent a cycle of energy of change for you, something out, phasing out, new cycle coming in. Secrets, though, however, oh, okay, secrets, revelations are revealed. Maybe it's attached to this here. You have told a secret on someone and they found out about it and it put some sort of strain or brought some sort of strain to the relationship. Maybe that's the moon. Moon reveals secrets, revelations. Things become, that were once hidden become known. Anyway, making sure that you're putting a check on your emotions this week, Pisces. Also to, because this moon, of course, has a tendency to be tricky, sending our emotions up too high or sending them down too low. We always want to try to be in the middle in terms of forming a balance. Um, yeah, emotional changes occurring this week for some of you. Now, depending on you and your situation, it could be good, right? Or it could go the other way, go down south. But anyway, last card I'm gonna draw for you is the Eight of Blues. Okay, so the Eight of Blues, Eight of Cups, I read differently. Well, of course, they look like canisters of vegetables or something, and she's walking that way. So anyway, it's a no drama week for Pisces. That's how I read the Eight of Cups. So you may have dealt with some sort of drama, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you dealt with eight things that were dramatic. It could have been just one. And either it's gotten resolved or you just push the energy aside and you don't want to deal with it right now, so you walk away from it. So this is a no drama week for Pisces. All right, so included with your reading is the major arcana, the Fool that popped out. So that's new beginnings, taking that leap of faith, seeking some sort of excitement on a journey, or excitement in general. um, just me interpreting these messages here for you, Pisces. Always take what's going to work for you. Leave the rest alone. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Trying to reach that goal still of 500. The subscribers are slowly but surely creeping in, and I appreciate that. You guys have a safe, great week ahead. Always come back to get more of these messages from me, Pisces, and I shall talk to you soon. Ciao.